Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with my daily theology lesson. It's my daily meditation that I do for myself. I record it and I release it because maybe somebody else out there can get something out of it. It just so happens that I love God and I love theology. I want to become a better principled person. Choose God this day. The bad guys, they sin. The good guys, we sin. We all sin. It's whom you serve. You don't have to be perfect. No one is. No one. That doesn't mean that if you come to God's team, you don't have to deal with your consequences, good or bad. We all do. None of us get away from that. None of us. Love yourself. Because if you love yourself, if no one else loves you, you'll be okay. And never give up on yourself. If you lost everything you have, if you have yourself, you have everything. You can always rebuild. For those of you just tuning in, I focus on 3 major religious texts, the Bible, the Quran, and I'm in an introductory Buddhist text called The Shape of Suffering. And it deals with dependent co-arising. Without no this, there's no that. And everything we say and do has an effect on our senses, good or bad. I try to rotate the text twice a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on how I'm led to meditate each day. I'm back in the rotation for The Shape of Suffering. It's the Buddhist text. And when I'm on it, I only read a little bit. So I'm going to pick up where I left off. Monks, don't be afraid of acts of merit. This is another way of saying what is blissful, desirable, pleasing, enduring, charming, acts of merit. I am cognizant that having long performed acts of merit, I long experienced desirable, pleasing, enduring, charming results. Having developed a mind of goodwill for 7 years, then for 7 eons of contraction and expansion, I didn't return to this world. Whenever the eon was contracting, I went to the realm of streaming radiance. Whenever the eon was expanding, I reappeared in an empty Brahma abode. There I was, the great Brahma, the conqueror, unconquered, all-seeing, wielder of power. Then for 36 times I was Saka, ruler of the gods. For many hundreds of times I was a king, a wheel-turning emperor, a righteous king of Dhamma, conqueror of 4 corners of the earth, maintaining stable control over the countryside, endowed with the 7 treasures, to say nothing of the times I was a local king. The thought occurred to me of what action of mine and this, the fruit of what action is the result, that I now have some great power of might. Then the thought occurred to me, this is the fruit of my 3 types of action, the results of 3 types of action that I know have such great power and might: generosity, self-control, and restraint. Although the Buddha would occasionally explain the workings of intention on the cosmic scale in this way, there is no need to examine the entire cosmos to master the processes of dependent co-arising, because these processes operate in the same way on the micro level as they do on the macro level. One can examine them and master them completely through one's immediate experience in the here and now. I'm going to stop it right there.